Let's now animate these K-5 droids. I'm just going to select this track from here. I'm going to select this point and I'll just delete it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate this point like so. I'm going to select this handle and bring it just about there. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing with this one as well. I'm going to select this track, then select this point and delete it. And then I'm just going to rotate this point on Z axis to just about there. And yeah, I think it looks good. Let's now select this track and bring it into the sequencer. The sequencer is locked. I'm going to unlock this thing and let's bring it here. Let's add the parameter of current position on rail. I'm going to add a keyframe here. Let's move to frame number 36, the last frame. I'm going to increase this value to 1. I'm going to select both of these keyframes and change the keyframe interpolation to linear. Let's now enlarge this window and see how this thing looks like. I think first let me hide these screen messages. And let's play this animation. Yeah, I think it looks good already for the most part, but I'm just going to try to select this point and bring it a little bit closer to just about there, let's say. Perhaps a little bit more. Maybe a little bit more. Let's enlarge this window. I'm going to move this thing on y-axis a little bit more. Yeah, I think now it looks a lot better. Let's move to frame number 0 and see how this thing looks like. It is barely visible at this point, so let me lock the sequencer. I'm going to select this point from here and move it on y-axis to just about there. Yeah, I think now it looks good. Let's enlarge this window and see how the animation looks like. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Okay, let's move back to frame number 0 and let's now select this track. I'm going to unlock the sequencer and let's bring it into the sequencer. Let's add the parameter of current position on rail. I'm going to add a keyframe here and let's move to frame number 36. Let's increase this value to 1. I'm going to select both of these keyframes and change the keyframe interpolation to linear. And let's now just lock the sequencer. And let's see. Yeah, first of all, we're going to have to move that K-5 droid on the left-hand side. So I'm going to select the track and let's move it on x-axis to just about there maybe. And of course, we're going to have to bring it forward as well. So I'm going to select this track and move it on y-axis to just about there, perhaps a little bit more. No, maybe not, maybe just about there. Let's enlarge this window and see how the animation looks like. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Okay, maybe I'll just have to select this camera and let me see. Yeah, maybe I'll have to rotate this thing on Z to just about there and maybe fractionally move it on x-axis as well to just about there. Let's see. Perhaps a little bit more on X to just about there. And I think I should select this character, the cover asset, and this actor as well, and rotate this thing fractionally on Z axis to just about there. Let's see. Let me select all of them once again, and I'm gonna move them on X axis to just about there. That's perhaps a little bit too much, maybe just about there. Yeah, I think now it looks a lot better. I really apologize to adjust these assets again and again, but I just want to make sure that the position and orientation looks good. And it does. So that's pretty much it for this lesson. And in the next lesson, we'll start to build up the scene around this animation. So I'll see you guys in the next one.